Hey, it's me, Toni-Lee. Thank you so much for being here and for being you. Today, I wanted to give you my review on the Oura Ring and natural cycles because I am now 2 years into doing natural cycles and about a year and a half of having the Oura Ring. I am actually on my second Oura Ring, and I really wanted to say this because I got this secondhand. I think it's really important to know that you don't have to spend the hundreds of dollars to get it. You can find a used one. I did spend like $100 on this. That is to say, the one that I bought full price was $350, which I'm here to show you after 2 years of wearing it every single day, the wear and tear on it is real. So I'm actually going to be sending this to my mom. This is my first Oura Ring that I got. It's a size 8, but you can see the wear and tear is insane. I wore this literally every day, like in the shower, never took it off. And you can see the damage that has been done. This is my new one that I got off of Mercari. It honestly holds up really well. I don't know if the gold holds on better than like the matte black because it's not like a material. I would have gone like for a silver one if I was to buy a brand new one because I can see that the black one, the silver coming through. That's like basically what it is. So it must have just been covered by something. But for 2 years, should it wear and tear that much? I don't know. Very expensive thing. I will say for what it is doing, it is so worth it. The tracking your temperature, your heart rate. There was one time Griffin cut himself and like actually had a freak out, and it was so funny. I could look on my Oura Ring. I was actually going down to like a rest zone, but when he cut himself and he like made this big scream, like this big deal, you could see my heart rate jump up, and I laughed so hard because I was like, "That's my true emotion." Like I could tell you that 1,000 times, but I have the data here to show it. I think that's what's really cool about the Oura Ring. It does come in this cute box. It stays charged for about 5 days, which is nice because it does stay charged. But I will say, I sometimes forget to charge it at night before I go to bed when it's low because it does stay charged so long. Thankfully, if you have your notifications on, it will notify you that you need to charge your ring. I turned my notifications off, which is just like big mistake, but I will sometimes forget, and then that is not the best. But it does stay charged for a really long time. Overall, the actual size of the ring, I would say, is pretty bulky. Like you can see how much gap is left in between, and wearing it on this finger is a little better, but I've noticed like when I go to cut or like literally do anything like right, it's very annoying and it's in the way. But for what it does, it's amazing. Like, I can't believe I have not been on birth control for 2 years and I haven't gotten pregnant. That is half with this, half with the natural cycles. The reason, though, that I got the Oura Ring was, like I said, natural cycles. I had been taking my temperature every morning for about 6 months, trying to get off hormonal birth control. One of my friends said that she did it, and she was someone that I couldn't believe was not on birth control anymore. So I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. And that's when I just was like, I'm determined. I can take my temperature every morning when I wake up and I can log it in an app. Natural Cycles, you can pay and you do have to pay to store and keep your temperature. But I think $100 a year is way more better than a baby. So that's my personal opinion. I think that the app is very easy to use. You can easily plug in your temperature every morning. When you do sign up, they'll even send you a thermometer. And it's just nice. You actually learn about your cycle. Being a woman, natural cycles, I didn't realize that your period is just a tiny part of your cycle that then leads you into your follicular phase, your luteal phase. Like there's so much more to the menstrual cycle than just your period. A cycle. That's a really big reason why I love having the app and being able to use the app. Then comes in, I was a little tired of taking my temperature. When it comes to traveling, I find that this is when I would maybe not take it as soon as I got up. I would forget my thermometer actually, And so then I'd have to go out and buy one. I found that traveling made it the most difficult to use and was a big reason why I wanted to get the Oura Ring. You still have to wake up every morning and check the app and check your temperature, which I actually find very fascinating. You start to get sick, you'll notice it because your temperature is rising and your body is off a little bit. It helps you take notice of your everyday feeling. Even if you are having a hard time feeling, the ring helps. Each morning, not only does it track my temperature for natural cycles, but it also tracks how I sleep, which is so funny. I didn't realize how good or bad of a sleeper I was until I got this. I actually thought I was not a good sleeper. It turns out I'm a really good sleeper, and I'm pretty consistent in when I go to bed and when I wake up. And I can know that if this was high school, this would be entirely different and my stats would be so off. But it's really cool and interesting to see what your patterns are. If you stay up and drink, you might wake up and have a little bit more of a higher fever than if you didn't. That's just because your body, your resting heart rate doesn't lower fully. It's just so fun to learn these things. So that being said, I love learning and I love using the Oura Ring with natural cycles to learn. I highly, highly recommend if you are someone who is looking to do natural birth control, get off hormonal birth control, if you're looking to just track your cycle, just to know your body better, I highly recommend natural cycles and the Oura Ring. They pretty much go hand in hand. They don't, like, you definitely can just do the temperature, but I think it is so beneficial to have the Oura Ring with natural cycles. As far as the wear and tear, that is where I will say I'm not impressed with Oura Ring and the fact that you are paying $400 for a ring that is very clearly stated that you can wear every single day, all the time, wear it no matter what. The fact that it cannot hold up that well, I was very hesitant to buy another one, but that's when I got online and I found this one on Mercari. So I highly recommend if you are someone who doesn't want to spend all of the money, buy it secondhand. You do not need to buy these things brand new. They will work just fine. Just make sure that you like hash that out with whoever you're buying it from. I like messaged the girl and I was like, everything work okay? Like no glitches, nothing weird. And she was like, yeah, it works fine. And so got it and we are here. This is a size 9. So I sized up so that I could actually wear it on this hand. I know at Target now, I think you can do this ring sizer, which you definitely should do for the Oura Ring. Like I'm sending my mom my other one. She's really excited to have it. And I just like could not fit it on this hand. I wore it on this finger all the time and then got engaged. I was like, oh, I need a gold one to match. And so that's another reason why I got this one. But she will do that and love it. But it is actually crazy. There are these things inside, and you can see it's kind of doing it right now. They take your temperature and your resting heart rate. It's so fascinating. They are waterproof, which is really cool. I don't wear it when I go surfing unless I have like my gloves on because I am nervous that it could come off in a wave. Swimming in a pool, that would be okay. Like I said, I did shower with my other one. Now I'm actually not showering with it on because I'm hoping that that will, help with the wear and tear not happen so quickly. And the Natural Cycles now has a partner view. So my partner can see when I'm red, when I'm green, what's going on. It's so funny. The other day, Griffin got a text and was like, oh, it's saying that I should be careful because you're about to start your period like the week before I'm PMSing. And so I thought that was really funny. I was like, yeah, you should be very conscious and cautious. So I would highly recommend you could buy a brand new one, but really just like get one offline. I do have a code that I can like put below on all my videos that get you $40 off an Oura Ring. I try and update it because like once one person uses it, it's like done and like nobody else can use it. But yeah, I definitely recommend if you are someone who wants to get off hormonal birth control, if you want to track your sleep, if you just are curious about your own body, do the Oura Ring. If you are interested in learning about your menstrual cycle, I recommend Natural Cycles. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and my review. Thank you so much for watching.